Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 836 Judson, number 1B. This is a great two-level, three-bedroom, 2.5-bath apartment. As you walk through the front door, you're looking into the living area. If we were to turn to our left, we'd see stairs up to the bedroom. And I think we have 2 full baths upstairs. And before we go anywhere, if we turn to the right, we have a half bath. Whoops. You can see it's a modern tank toilet. They keep the kitty litter down here. Got a nice sink, nice lighting over the sink, big mirror. And I know this building has excellent water pressure. So we'll turn on just the hot water and we see that it's coming out beautifully and drains nicely. So the half bath is nice and clean. There is an air vent to keep it nice and fresh, and beautiful hardwood floors. Okay, we'll go upstairs later, but first let's look at the living area. It's a big living area, probably 17 or 18 feet across, and then lengthwise from the window sills to the breakfast bar, that's got to be 21 feet or more. So it's a huge contiguous space. Before we go further, I'm going to lift the shade just to show you that we are sort of at ground level. The window is at my waist, so we are just a couple of feet below grade, but we would get a lot of natural light if we were so inclined. So, looking around, we see the size of the room again. And if I walk this way, we see stairs up the back way to a back door. We see several doorknobs for closets. There's 2 that are for storage and 1 for the HVAC, which I will show you in a second. Another look at the living area. And I'm going to walk across just to show you where we came in. And there you see the front door and the stairs we came down. Nice big space. There's lots of extra space everywhere here. Beautiful window ledges that they've decorated nicely, and that's nice to have. There are outlets everywhere. And this is a nice big dining area if you wanted to use it that way. It could be used as a great room as well. But there is a lot of space here. And you can see the size of that carpet. This is only 1 seat's worth of width, so maybe 3 feet across, but easily 3 feet in length. And you could do a table twice that size here. So it's really a big space. Over the dining areas, we see the breakfast bar and a couple of stools there. That's a granite countertop. The kitchen is very new and super nice. Before we get there, we'll take another look at the very nice hardwood floors. This, I think I remember being the HVAC, and indeed it is. And you can see this is a nice new setup, so that's really good. They have a little bit of storage there, but not much. This, I believe, is a smaller coat closet. It does have a lighting, so I'm going to turn it on. It goes back a way, so it's probably 3 feet across by about 2 feet deep, so you can store a lot of stuff here. But it's the smallest of the 3 doors. This is storage under the stairs. Whoops, I should turn this on too. Storage under the stairs, and is really very deep. This got to be 8 or 9 feet deep. At the widest point, probably 5 feet across. So this huge storage here. The back stairs go up to a entry closet, a back door with like an entry closet, which I should probably show you. So let's go up there. This is the back door. I have to move their shoes a little bit. The entry closet. Whoops, a daisy. There we go. Nice, probably 4 feet across by about 2 feet deep, and has that hanging bar with closet with a shelf, which is nice. We'll come back down. And if we look across the room, oh, for goodness sakes, there we go. you can start to see that it's really a large space and you could do a lot with it. Okay, the kitchen is fabulous. Lots of cabinets. Lots of cabinets underneath. Beautiful stainless steel dishwasher, microwave, full-size oven. I think that might be a 5-burner oven. Wonderful fridge that's probably 6 feet high. Has the freezer on the bottom. Again, hardwood floors. I hardly know where to start. I think I'll put on, well, I guess I won't put on lights for this. I'll just start by showing you the cabinets. So these have got to be 3 feet cabinets, 3-foot cabinets, 4 shelves. Shelves are 11 to 12 inches deep, but these are big cabinets. Here we have another one that's a little wider. Same thing though, 4 shelves. Twin stainless steel sink. Again, we have good water pressure, which I'll turn on for you. There you go. This has a hose attachment and a spray nozzle. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. And obviously it's an occupied apartment, but it does have twin sinks. It drains beautifully, and you can see that underneath is dry and used as storage. To the left of the sinks, we have a really nice dishwasher. This is a higher end dishwasher. You see the controls on top. Inside you have the stainless steel insulation, which means, typically that means it's quite a bit quieter. And the whole size of this kitchen allows for entertaining, right? So the kitchen is usually the hub of the social activity, and this has the size for it. Many people could be back into the kitchen area as well as on the other side of the breakfast bar. Again, lots of counter space, more on this side. You see the breakfast bar extends over there. Cabinets underneath. The underneath cabinets are usually pretty deep, and this is no exception. You can see you can put bigger appliances, pots and pans, that kind of thing. A battery of drawers as well. Again, we have the nice granite countertops, which are very pretty, aesthetically pleasing, I guess. And from the kitchen, you're looking out. So it's a nice open space. So whoever is doing the dinner preparation can commune with anybody who's there waiting for dinner or socializing. Like I said, it's really a nice layout. I'm just sort of going through a lot of these cabinets, so you see that there's just so much storage. I don't want to spend the whole video doing that because the whole apartment is very well designed. Lots of outlets. You see a coaxial cable there, so you could do your laptop here. You have beautiful canned lighting. Again, central heat and central air. The stove is a 5-burner stove. There you go. Come into focus. There's the 5th burner in the middle. Very nice stainless steel exterior. Of course, it needs to be clean, but these are nice buttons, actually. That's probably not why you'd rent the apartment, but it's a good look. The microwave up on top is actually pretty clean. Super nice to have, very conveniently located. And you can see the corner area has more outlets and more cabinet space. I'm almost sure this is a Lazy Susan, and indeed it is, so that's super handy for pots and pans. And just the standard cabinet space. I'm opening the corner because the corner is deeper and you can really store a lot of stuff there. So, a massive living area, which I hardly even know how to turn around and show you how much space. But it's a big living area that's contiguous with a big kitchen area, which I forgot to show you the fridge freezer. This is really a nice unit. So you have this nice big fridge area, shelves on both sides, crisper drawers or cold cut drawers, water filter. I mean, that's really sophisticated fridge. One of the nicer fridges I've seen. And then underneath you have a really nice freezer setup. So this is a terrific kitchen. Step outside and just show you one more time. Terrific kitchen. Huge living area. Lots you can do with that. Back door, back stairs. And back entry closet. We'll come across. We'll go up past the front door, past the half bath, take one last look at the living room, and now we'll go up these stairs. And we have another door that would exit the apartment. The first bedroom, I think, is the smallest bedroom. I'm going to turn on the light here. So you could easily get a full-size bed, maybe a queen in here, probably 9.5 by 8, something like that. So it's not tiny, but it's not as big as the other bedrooms. Great closet space. Twin hangers, probably 3.5 feet, 4 feet across by 2 full feet deep. Whew. I'm going to step out again and just sort of scan the room. Nice big room. The window is facing the courtyard. I would go over there and show you, but it's kind of full. Okay, we'll shut off the light. Come out from the small bedroom, you see the stairs, you see one of the baths, you see a couple more, see another closet, and this is the master bedroom. This is a big bedroom. So from the door is even wider than a standard door. From the door you see a big walk-in closet, and it is really a big closet. Let's see if we let this get all the space in. Probably 8 feet in length. It's pretty square, so maybe not quite 8 feet square, but you can see it's really well organized. Shelves, hanging bars, and then there is a lot of floor space as well. So huge walk-in closet. Then a very big bedroom. Whoops-a-daisy. This, I think, is a queen-size bed, but it's got a lot of furniture around it. Got nightstands on either side. You have these nice windows, hardwood floors again, which are really nice. If I walk towards the bath, which I'm going to do right here, this is a huge bathroom too. Let's see what else we got back there. Oops, we don't want that. So from the bathroom, which I'll show you more in a second. Oh, come on now. This is so difficult. There we go. From the bathroom, we see those beautiful windows with those nice ledges, big furniture. That's where we came in. See across the bed, nightstands on either side. And then we come into a really his and her, it's a big bathroom, his and her. Whoops, I don't like being in the videos, but there I am. Twin sinks, cabinets on either side, ceramic tile, which is really nice. Outlet on the right. And if we look across, there's a beautiful shower, and it's a big shower. And you see the shower over on top. You have a sitting area. I'm going to open it up. I'm not going to turn on the water, but I'm going to open it up. You have soap dishes, nice shower head on top, canned lighting in the ceiling, an additional wand to the right. Really nice. I don't want to turn on the water because I couldn't close the door and I don't want to get their apartment wet. Then you have an alcove with a tank toilet, which is really nice. All of it has got the beautiful ceramic tile, and they have carved vents into the ceiling, which will help keep it nice and dry. Okay, so what you're interested in is water pressure, which we know this building is great. Underneath dry, can be used as storage. Drains nicely. On the side here, we have a medicine cabinet. And then what do we got here? We got more great water pressure, which is not a surprise at this point. Drains well. Underneath, nice and dry, and can be used for storage. So we'll close that. We also have drawers in the middle. The first one is kind of not too deep, but the others are fairly deep, and you can put good space. So a total of 3 drawers. I'm going to back out of the bath and show you first the cabinet space, the sinks, then the mirror, the big mirror with the lighting above it. You have a second set of the medicine cabinet. Beautiful shower with 2 kinds of shower heads, or a shower wand and a shower head. Again, just a lot of space, so more than one person could be in here if they needed to be. And you have a nice private alcove for the commode. It's really a nice bath. Okay, we'll come out, and this is a very large master bedroom. Big space, big walk-in closet, big bathroom. So we'll come across as we walk past the stairs and we come to a closet which has the in-unit laundry. So the laundry is upstairs, saving you some time and effort going up and down the stairs. Obviously it's in use right now, but it's a nice big tank. Oops. And there we go. Dryers in use. Nice to have in-unit laundry, and it is in a very convenient location. We walk past the laundry. Oh, let's go to the second bath. Before we get there, we have a linen closet, which is about 2 feet deep by 2 feet across. This is a smaller full bath. Same ceramic tiles, same kind of sink, same kind of medicine cabinet, lighting, same ventilation in the ceiling. Nice to have a window, tank toilet, same great water pressure, same draining. Underneath, nice and dry, and can be used as storage. And if I close the bathroom door, we see a beautiful shower. This is really nice and a little bit easier to see than the shower. Nice tile. The tub is newish. So let's do it all the way to the hot. That shower head is probably 7+ feet tall, so you're not going to have any trouble there. This one isn't draining as well because the plug is not up, but it will drain now that I lifted the plug. So really a nice big shower. There it goes. Beautiful bath, deep bath too. So if you take baths, it's great bathroom space. I'm going to back out and just show you the whole thing. Medicine cabinet, nice sink, nice base with good storage. Tank toilet, beautiful tiles, nice water pressure, and a beautiful tub. So really nice. Okay, that leaves the last bedroom, which is being used more as a den or a sitting room. This is not as big as the master bedroom, but is bigger than the first bedroom and would easily fit a queen. So what's the best way to show you this room? Let's go and show you the closet, which has got to be 5+ feet across. You've got 2 shelves, both with hanging bars on them, and it's about 5 feet across, about 2 feet deep, which is really nice. I'm going to close that. Oops. And from the corner here, I'll just swing it around. So this again is not as big as the master, but significantly bigger than the small one, which would have been better for a full-size bed. This would easily do a queen. Is a beautiful office space, and looks out towards, this faces south, so you can see the natural light coming in through there, which is really nice. You can also see, it's hard for me to get in the corners, but you can also see that they have some large furniture in here. So this is a room that would make a very good bedroom, but it could be used as other rooms as well. So we'll come out of the third bedroom, take one last look at the closet that's adjacent. We have the in-unit laundry in that closet, the huge master bedroom in front of us, the third smaller bedroom to the right. We'll go down the stairs. Take one last look at the half bath and the living room, which is a very large space with a beautiful kitchen adjacent, and that brings us to the front door. Thanks for watching.